Okay, so let's jump right in because I have 5 pages of notes. Yes, some of it is some things I'm commenting on, but yes, 5 pages of notes. All right, let's do the really quick what's the deal. The deal is Beauty Heroes. What is Beauty Heroes? A monthly beauty discovery box. You sign up for 3 months at a time. Comes out to like $115 and some change, bringing it down to around $38 a box. Shipping is free within the US. You get 1 full-sized hero product. You get a sidekick product. It is focused on green beauty and it is focused on beauty discovery. That's kind of the term that Jeannie uses, and I've really latched on to that. Let's talk about what came in the Beauty Heroes box this month. This is a brand that I have been dying to try since I got into green beauty, and that is Mamiel. The hero product was the Intense Nurture Antioxidant Elixir. The sidekick product was the Exhale Daily Hydrating Nectar. This was the full-size product. It retails for $135 on their website. This is the sidekick product. If you were to purchase this on the Mamiel website, it runs around the same. They have it in pounds, about 80 pounds. So let's talk about the brand Mamiel. It was started by a woman named Ani Mamiel. She is a holistic esthetician. She has experience in acupuncture. She has a degree in anatomy and physiology. My kind of girl. And she's also done a lot of extensive studying of Chinese medicine. When you look through her ingredients list, it really is a cross, in my mind, between Ayuna, she's got some very sophisticated formulas, and Laurel plant, whole plant organics, where you see those attention to those really specific herb blends. And indeed, in fact, in this sidekick product, we'll get into this, she has a very sophisticated herbal blend that she puts in this. So right off the bat, I'm going to tell you I am over the moon about both of these products. Next, I'm going to tell you kind of the way I'm going to be structuring my Beauty Heroes videos, and anytime I talk about a product from now on is I will list the full ingredient list below, and then I've done some of the hard work and I've looked up everything, and I do that every time, and I've just never made it available to you. So now when you go to the description box below, you'll be able to see that's a viscosity controller, that's an emulsifier, that's a humectant, and it's really just a jumping off point for you to start feeling comfortable looking at ingredients lists. Because when you look at the ingredients list for both of these products, they are extensive and there's a lot of scientific-y words. And really, I think you guys know that I've been working on this in the last year or so, is just really demystifying some of these ingredients and saying, yes, they are okay, that they're in our products. They do good things for our skin in combination with plant extracts and phytonutrients and plant oils. There's a place for all of this in green beauty, and you don't need to be scared when you see a chemical in a product. So that's why I thought it would be really helpful for us to do that in this product specifically. I've also gone ahead, I know, I've basically turned the description box into a blog post. But no, I've linked, if I find an interesting article on some of these ingredients or an interesting description, I've linked that below. So there's really, you know, you want to get into researching this product, there's a ton of resources for you down below in the description box. So let's talk about this hero product. They call it the ultimate skin repair, renewal, and protection treatment. They're doing that with antioxidants, phytonutrients, ceramides. They say it restores and protects, calms inflammation, restores suppleness and elasticity. So let's really quick take a peek. What it looks like, it is a milky white formula. I would love it if they would put this in a pump. It's such a beautiful product. It's based in water. I would love it in a pump. I feel like this type of dropper situation is just prone for spoilage, especially like someplace where I live where it's a hot, humid climate. It is a very complex list of ingredients. Some of the ingredients that they point out are in here are number 1, malachite, which is derived from the Greek word for soft, used by ancient civilizations to extract impurities. It's basically a ground up mineral. Superoxide Dismutase, if you're familiar with that ingredient, it's naturally occurring in our skin. They say it's a natural enzyme that boosts your skin oxygen intake, which is key to the cell renewal process. They said it provides long-lasting hydration and comfort. They have hyaluronic acid as well as ceramides in here, as well as some amino acids. So it says your skin is plumped, repaired, replenished, nourishing, an even dewy complexion. It refines the complexion with marine samphire that energizes and illuminates by increasing cell renewal. Another ingredient that they point out is in here is ferulic acid, another antioxidant that has antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, anti-carcinogenic properties. Now, like I said, I've listed the full ingredients list below so that you can literally look at every single thing that is in here. So let's start with the first ingredient, which is water. I love to see the first ingredient being water. Sometimes I think we lean too heavily on aloe vera in green beauty. So I loved seeing the first ingredient is water. Then, what I want to point out about this product, which I think is really what you see in esthetician developed lines, is the texture on the skin and the way the skin feels afterwards is very central to the product. So you find a lot of ingredients in here that are emollients. Let me take, for example, the first ingredient after water. It's a lightweight emollient texture enhancer. Okay, then you have glycerin. Then you have another emollient. Then you have several trade name ingredients in here. You have prickly pear seed oil, a potent antioxidant. She has a lot of interesting things in here that are sugar alcohols. And a lot of times sugar alcohols can be used as a humectant to draw moisture to the skin. She has, like I said, hyaluronic acid. She has ferulic acid. I have a really great, interesting article I linked below for you to check out all the cool things that ferulic acid can do for your skin. I know you've seen it in products, particularly when you see vitamin C preparations. She has another thing in here called Septilift, which is an amino acid, kind of like a peptide. Another just really skin supporting ingredient. She has some gums in here. She has a ceramide complex. She's got some orange peel oil. Then she has that other ingredient that she mentions in the initial, when you look through the ingredients of the product, kind of like one of the start ingredients. And that is this thing called this marine samphire. There's another really great article. I've linked two things below. One is the scientific study done on this ingredient, and the other is kind of a rundown, a summary of that, which is really nice to read. But basically, it really has some skin repairing, anti-aging properties. The last thing I'll talk about is the Superoxide Dismutase, which is another antioxidant. I've linked a good description about that because, like I said, it exists in our body, and so it's very important in a kind of that anti-aging process, and so it's always nice to supplement the skin with something we already know and use in our body to aid the skin. All of the ingredients are described below. I've looked up every single one because it's a very long list. So let me just tell you about my experience using the product now. I would call it, you know, you're seeing these products on the market right now, barrier repair products. I would definitely call this a barrier repair product. It has a lovely, lightweight, almost moisturizer feel to it. It's it really could, if you are the type of person that's looking for a minimalist routine, this could definitely support that, because you could almost use it as a, you know, a essence support with that hyaluronic acid and all those sugar alcohols and beautiful emollients, as well as a moisturizer, as well as a repair serum with the ceramides and all the other ingredients and antioxidants. So I find it to be an amazing product. The way I've been using it, I've washed my face with soap. You know I'm into my soap. I will use my own homemade toner. I may pat on a little Honua Olena oil. I'll top it with this, and then I may, depending on how I'm feeling or what products I'm trying, I may top it with a moisturizer because I have dry moisture skin and it's winter time. But coming up into the summer, I could really see how you know, with a lovely humectant essence and this and sunscreen, you might be really set for products, you know, like a 3 to 4 steps routine. So I don't know what else to say about this other than it's beautiful. Some of the drawbacks I will say is, like I said, I would love to see it in a pump. I don't particularly like droppers, especially with a beautiful, expensive product like this, based in water. I don't want it exposed to air. But I don't know sometimes with the texture of the product if that would be good in a pump. The other thing is it is chock full of essential oils. And I know there are some people that find those to be sensitizing. It also does contain orange peel oil. That's an ingredient I've started to steer away from. I know that a lot of people have sensitivities to that. So, you know, like I said, it is the perfect scientific marriage of green beauty and science, and very sophisticated formula, but it does carry with it those hallmarks of green beauty, which is a ton of essential oils in a product. So, could I say more about that other than I just really love it. So now let's talk about the sidekick, which was this Exhale Daily Hydrating Nectar. This, they sell it in 2 versions on their UK website. One is just kind of like a daily, this product, and then the other one is a SPF. I believe the version we're trying in the Beauty Heroes box does contain some SPF, but they are not allowed to market it as an SPF yet or sell it in the US, so you couldn't buy it on the Beauty Heroes website because it's not FDA approved to be a sunscreen yet. The texture really reminds me of the Coats brand sunscreen, if you've ever tried that. Goes on very lightweight. I can see how when they formulated the routine, why they put these together. They pair beautifully. You've got all the humectants and moisture, and then a very lightweight coat of this on top, and it's just a beautiful combination. I'm not going to go into, like I did with the Hero product, every single ingredient in here, otherwise we might be here all day. I will point out that it's based in raspberry seed oil, black currant seed oil, avocado extract, hyaluronic acid, and then they have that really interesting proprietary blend of herbs. And like I said, this is where I think you see that similarity to Laurel Whole Plant Organics, where it's a deep understanding of the herbal side of Chinese medicine, a deep understanding of the chemistry of plants. So she's got 14 herb infusion in here, macerated over 6 months. It includes comfrey, yarrow, my notes are out of order here, carrot, calendula, marshmallow root, arnica, nettle, elderflower, licorice, gotu-kola, skullcap, red clover, horsetail. So very beautiful product, very beautiful texture. I've actually used the whole entire thing. I don't even have any left to show you what it looks like. I love it. I would love to purchase a full size of this. The only thing I wonder in the full size packaging, what the packaging is like, because basically you can't get this out of here without a pump. It's that thick. So it reminds me of the Josh Rosebrook Nutrient Day Cream, the thicker version, where it's very difficult to remove from the canister. And so since this is such an expensive product, I don't think I would want to purchase it unless I was assured that the packaging was actually a pump and that you could get it out without having to fish it out every time. The last thing I will say is that they are both heavily scented on they have a complex sort of lavender smell to them is how I would describe them. It's not overt lavender, it's very layered and complex, but if you shy away from scented products, then these might not be for you. So that's it for this video. I really wanted to come in and go in depth into these ingredients because I know there are still a lot of people out there that see a synthetic ingredient and shy away. However, I think these products are beautifully formulated. They're obviously extremely complex, and you can sense that when you use them, and they deliver results. I really found that it's a beautiful moisturizer. Long-term, am I seeing long-term results from using that? I've only been using them for about 2.5 weeks, so it would be really difficult for me to say, yes, I've seen my moisture barrier supported. I do know I've been having great skin days, and I do know that as a topical product, it feels lovely on the skin. So there's that for you. The reason I'm putting up this video quickly is because this is a cult brand. If you want the opportunity to subscribe, I want to give you as much information that helps you make an informed decision. It's not about pushing products on anybody. It's about saying, this is a great opportunity for $38 to try these products, to try this brand. You know, maybe that's what's right for you. So thanks for watching, and Monday Mixed Plate will be back next week. Bye.